Hi, I'm Simon. Thanks for tuning into The Ordinary Filmmaker. Subscribe to get notification of new videos like this one so you don't miss any news, rumors, gear reviews, or tutorials. And to make things a little bit more exciting, I'm giving away a brand new Canon EOS R5 full-frame mirrorless camera to one lucky viewer. Details are in the description down below, or you can watch this video here, but please look at the terms and conditions as there are some age and location restrictions. Okay, when it comes to time-lapse video, the most important tip that I can give you is, well, don't use custom modes. Make any changes to your defaults without re-registering them, and they're completely gone after the camera powers off. That being said, this isn't my best work, far from it, and it's not meant to be. I purely shot this for fun and as a learning experience for myself. I really didn't intend to create a YouTube video out of it, but after getting some feedback from you guys, I thought it would be good to show you my mistakes so that you could learn from me. So if you're experienced with time-lapse or just love Lego builds, why don't you go ahead and skip to the very end where I've got the complete build uninterrupted. You can use the chapters down below. This is where I first set up my channel. The room echo is absolutely terrible. I have the task cam on my son, and I thought that if I was close enough to him, it might pick me up better. But sadly, that's not the case. Here, have a listen. Ginormous, and when we build it, it's going to be like a meter tall, 3.3 feet.
It's almost as tall as me.
So as a result, I have another task cam on order, and that should be here by the weekend. This will also give me more options when doing reviews with people like the village mayor, or for doing Lego builds or other family projects where I want to condense time. I shot upstairs because it's Christmas. The studio feels cold, is actually quite cold, and it's not very welcoming. It's not the place where I want to spend 3 hours on Christmas Day doing a Lego build. Here we have plenty of light. We can see the snow falling outside. We can see the tree. We can smell the turkey cooking in the kitchen. I was willing to accept some audio for the sake of comfort and atmosphere. After all, this was intended for family eyes only. Now, the first mistake that I made was keeping the shutters open. I'm battling two light sources here, but seeing the snow falling outside made it feel more like Christmas. Having C-Log on, though, would definitely have improved the look. This is shot in full HD, and it's taking a picture every 2 seconds with a maximum of 3,600 shots. That's about 2 minutes. Now, the exposure was set in the first frame to keep it from changing from frame to frame, and I find that changing the exposure can be a little bit too distracting. Now, I had left the R5 in custom mode 1, the one that I normally shoot for my studio videos. Now, once I had the camera set up, I turned it off and got the scene ready and Liam all mic'd up. And when I turned the camera back on, I realized that everything had reset. And I caught most of the settings, but I didn't catch that it was set to full HD. But because it's moving very fast, because the scene is moving quickly, it doesn't seem that bad that it was shot in full HD. And yeah, I really wish it was in 4K UHD, but time-lapse movies in FHD, they really don't look too bad. Let's take a quick look at the settings. To record a time-lapse movie, go to the movie icon and chapter 5, and you'll see time-lapse movie. That is probably disabled. Click on that, and you want to set it to enable. And once you do that, you'll have a choice of interval. I settled on 2 seconds, and I found that when I tried 4 seconds, it just seemed to move way too quick, and I thought 2 seconds was absolutely perfect for what I was doing. Now, number of shots, you've got a choice between 2 seconds and 3,600, and 3,600 gives you 2 minutes. So I set mine to 3,600. I wasn't sure exactly how much time I would need. I wasn't sure how long this was going to take. And movie recording size, I set it to 4K UHD, and that's highly recommended even if your final product's going to be in 1080, because you can downsample and you're going to get more detail. So trust me, shoot this in 4K UHD. Now, auto exposure, I set it to fix it the first frame, so this way, even if lighting changes a little bit, you're not going to get that constant change from scene to scene. So I highly recommend this. As you can see on the second day when I'm shooting here, the color's better, the lighting's better, everything just looks better. And here I'm shooting in 10-bit 422, 4K UHD, and the autofocus is set to automatic. And I did make one mistake here. The last time I shot on manual, it was set to animal eye autofocus. I should have set it to human eye autofocus, because you'll notice that right about here, the focus is actually on the rocket. But again, because this is time-lapse, because things are moving so fast, unless you're really paying close attention, you can't really tell that the focus isn't on us. So as you can see, setting up a time-lapse is actually quite simple to do. So enough of me talking. I'm just gonna let you watch the rest of the build here.
It's completed, the rocket ship.
It's completed. Like, how big is this thing?
Ginormous.
I know. Like, if,
Well, in real life.
if we stand it up, it doesn't even fit in the frame. But
Yeah.
break off even into sections like this.
Right? It makes it smaller.
And there's the second stage.
Yeah. And you can take off.
Hold on, can we check?
Okay. Dum 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 boom.
Play with them later, but there's the 3 different stages of the rocket.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what stage is the stage. This is the top stage.
Yes.
And this is the middle stage.
Yeah.
And this is the bottom stage. And this is the number 3 stage. And this is the number 2 stage. And this one here is the number 1 stage.
Well, now, Liam, NASA calls this the first stage. And this is... Don't forget to subscribe for your chance to win the Syncolav S6E and M3 shotgun microphones. I'll be awarding these 2 prizes once the channel reaches 20,000. And that's less than 800 subscribers away. And then I'll be offering up a new and more expensive prize every 10,000 subscribers until the channel reaches 100,000. At which point, I'll be awarding a brand new Canon EOS R5 full-frame mirrorless camera to 1 lucky viewer. And on that bombshell, thanks for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. We'll see you again soon.